Hello everyone and welcome to my video review of Transformers Dark of the Moon Voyager class Megatron. Now this will be my last video for tonight, but more will come eventually. Now, I actually didn't get him back when the Dark of the Moon toy line was actually happening in 2011. I actually got him early, sometime this year at one of the stores here in San Antonio. Yeah, granted he was a bit more because they're harder to find now that it's not 2011, it's 2018, but still I always wanted him, and now that I have actually owned him, he is a really, really amazing Voyager figure, in my opinion, better than the Dark of the Moon Voyager Optimus. So yeah, he does have his little cape here that can just really sits there, doesn't like peg on or anything. You can reveal the rest of the tanker there. And he is a pretty decent sized truck. He actually has some joints here that you can like turn the trailer part, which obviously are his legs. But it's nice that they include small details like that. And he can just pop off his Mech Tech weapon here. Obviously, without it, it's missing part of the tanker. Just flip the peg down and push on the ladder, and there he has his Mech Tech gun. And I accidentally locked it. Yeah, that is something the Voyagers had over the deluxe classes, is that you could actually lock it in the different positions. You just simply lock it by pushing it in and turning the ladder a little bit, and it's locked. And I just honestly love how it hides and pops out. I really wish I had more to Dark of the Moon line, because the Mech Tech weapons were pretty awesome. But anyways, enough of that about that. Let's get to transforming this bad boy. So you want to start by taking these panels right here and pegging them from the front. That'll free his bottom half from his top half. Alright, and then bring his arms forward. Flip out his hands, his really long fingers. And then from here you want to split his legs apart and bring them. You want to pull them out because they push in right there, so you gotta pull them out. Then flip his cock piece. I mean, really, there's no better way to call that part. And then turn him just right at his knees. And from here, you want to move this part out of the way and bring this whole part of the tanker forward and flip his foot out and around, and then this part will just peg in to the tanker there. And the same thing on this leg. Move that out of the way, bring the tanker down, bring his foot forward, and peg it in. And his legs are pretty much done. Alright, and then you want to, well, okay. You want to, oops, there goes the camera again. So you want to bring his roof here, and that will, or up, and that will also move his exhaust pipes. And then just bring that closed, or close that back up for now. And now that the exhaust pipes have moved, you can turn his waist around. And then from up here, you want to split his. That happens to me a lot, honestly. But you want to split his. Well, actually, it's a little better to. Actually, no, yeah. Split the grill. Dang it. But bring the bumper down. And put that back on there. And that'll free his shoulders, and you can see his head there. And from here you want to fix the camera. Basically fold his shoulders down, and then the grill, just bring it up and rotate it to the top of his shoulder. And then you want to rotate just right under the shoulder forward. And that'll bring his arms forward like so. And then this part will pop up his head. And then just fold the grill in to his chest, which can be a little tricky. Yes. There. Okay, bring his head out more. There we go. Yeah, we want to make sure his head is up all the way, otherwise it won't want to plug or go in. But just fold it in like so. Then you want to split it at the bumper, and they'll just slide apart and to an angle. Oh yeah, and if the back part's still open, you want to close that. But there is Dark of the Moon Megatron in robot mode. Obviously he has his messed up head from the ending of Revenge of the Fallen. But if you want to, you can take the little cloth piece and give him his hood. Just flip that out from under there, and there's a tab on here, and see the 2 slots on his shoulder, but it's meant to go over his left shoulder. Just tab that in. You can also get the grill to go through the little, whoops, it came untabbed, hole up here, up there. And now he has his hood and side cape, which honestly I think he looks better with it on. It just gives more detail to the figure. Oh yeah, and I forgot about his gun, but you can, I am just on a roll with shifting this camera today. And tab it. He has little slots on both his arms that you can basically give him his arm cannon. And the girl popped off again, but you know what, we'll just leave that off for the rest of the video. Now if you do have Age of Extinction Evasion Optimus, you actually get Megatron's Dark of the Moon gun with that Optimus, and he actually has slots in his hand there. I don't know if they planned this to be this way back in 2011, but it's awesome. You can actually plug it into his hand there, and he holds it perfectly, finger right on the trigger and everything, and it just looks like it was meant to go with this figure. They just released it, you know, 3 years later in the different movie line. It does have these side pegs, which you can use on AoE Evasion Optimus, but he has a peg right here. Just peg it in, and now his gun is holstered on his back. Alright. Let's get a quick full look. Again, it's popped off from there, but it's normally through there. And honestly, all his truck parts hide very nicely in robot mode. And the chest really looks good. Alright, and here he is with Dark of the Moon Optimus, because you know you gotta have these two together. And then Studio Series Dark of the Moon Crowbar. Yep, obviously, again, Crowbar is Studio Series, so he's not going to be the normal deluxe size. But even just take him out, you got these two, they're normal movie Voyager height, which, again, you can't have Megatron without Optimus, and I'll admit, as much as I don't really, like, he is pales in comparison to Megatron in this toy line, but together they look really, really good. I almost cussed again. Yeah, just get the two brothers spin around real quick. I'll probably do a video for him somewhere down the line, but for now, this is Megatron's time, so get out, Optimus. But yeah, other than the bumper, or not the bumper, the grill occasionally popping off. I really have no flaws with this figure. And after, like, let's see, not 9, 20, but so many years later, I'm glad to finally have my hands on him, and he's just, like I said, a really good figure. And the fact that AoE Optimus's gun, well, it was Megatron's gun originally, but the fact that it works so well with this figure just makes me so happy. So yeah, that has been the video review for Transformers Dark of the Moon Voyager class Megatron.